In Ideal Cooking in Carla's kitchen today, it's Christmas time and I've got my Christmas apron on and we're making cake pops. Only not just any ordinary cake pops. We're making snowman cake pops in my variety. Mostly I'm just going to show you on this video how I put the snowman together, because if you want the expert on cake pops, you go to Bakerella. She's the one that developed them and has made cookbook. I don't have her cookbook, so she may or may not have this in her cookbook, but I made this up from a cherry chip. I took a cherry chip cake mix, mixed it with cherry frosting, and if you can't find cherry frosting, I just took the maraschino cherry juice, put it in a white cream frosting, made the cake pop, or the cake mix up. But the unique thing about these is I place a maraschino cherry in the middle. These are the base of the snowman, so obviously they're a little bigger. So I'm just going to take that maraschino cherry, I'm going to form the cake pop around it, the cake around it, to form the cake pop. These are very large. I would never make cake pops this big, but the unique thing about these is we're not going to put these on a stick, so I think they'll be okay. We're going to put them in the white melted chocolate, set them on the cookie sheet, because we're going to form a base on the bottom of the snowman. Then we're going to pile two more. The next two I did a chocolate one with chocolate frosting. That's going to be a little smaller one for the middle, the body part of the snowman. And then I did a little head, and I did that with carrot cake and cream cheese frosting. So it's going to be a little fun. These are going to be placeholders at my Christmas dinner and have everybody's names on them. So I'm going to come back and show you how I'm going to put the snowman together, and then I'll show a final picture of what it looks like when it's all together. Okay, here's what I've learned so far. I've got a little trick I've created for the cake pop for the body, because the body's got the tricky part because it has the pretzels. So what I did is I put the stick in the top of the cake pop, and then when it's dribbled off, I put a little bit of frosting on each of the pretzels, and then stick them in each side. And then pull this up. It doesn't matter about that hole because that's going to be covered with frosting when you put it together. So that's the little trick that I figured out from doing this a few times and trying to put the pretzels in. So you just grab these, get a little frosting on each, stick them in the sides. Pull that out. Then these harden up. Now what I did is I just took some frosting. I'll come back and show you how I put it together. Just put some frosting in between the top of them, put a little hat on. So I'll be back in a minute to show you how I did that. Okay, I'm back to show you how I'm going to put this together. I showed you how the body went together. So now this is hard with the pretzels in it as the arms. So I simply just take a little of my royal icing, which is on my website for the gingerbread houses. Take this little Thin Mint that I got out of this little box here, put it on top of the head piece, then put this headpiece on top of the body, the middle part. Now what I discovered is it's easier to do this in segments. So I'm doing this part right now, and a little while ago I did a bunch of this part body. So I'm going to set these over here and let them set up. And this icing, you want to make sure it's really stiff, because if you do, then it'll hold this, otherwise they'll fall over. So then I take ones that I've already set up for a little bit, and I put them on the body. And if they're a little heavy, I just prop a glass, a cup under behind them to kind of keep them from tipping over. These look like they're going to be just fine. Like that, and then like this. And by making them all I started to make them on the sticks on the styrofoam, and actually they did much better when I started putting them on the paper that they had, so they had a flat side to them. So now all I'm going to do is take this little tube here. I'm going to put a nose just grayed out like a carrot would be on there. And then I'm going to, I've got another one with the, oh, I'll show you. I bought this, and it's cookie icing that's already black, so that'll make it easier. Oh, there we go. Oh dear. That's what I was talking about, propping it up. A cup behind it. I'll just take this cup here and prop it behind this one right there. So that's the only thing, as I realized, is that it got a little heavy once we got all these on here. So let's put more icing there. And then I just take the icing, put a little face on it, little buttons, and it'll be good. And I'll take a picture of the final product here in just a moment.